What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling out there, man? This is a Fresh Take podcast, and I am your host, Mr. Fresh, Fat Man Fresh, Manny Fresh, whatever. As long as I got fresh at the end of it, I'm all good. Y'all hear it out there? It's like some kind of alarm. What they call it? Checking the tornado thing. Yes. Well, yeah, man. I hope y'all doing good out there. And before I get to the black athlete for Black History Month that I want to highlight, I want to give a quick recap of what happened this week. We had the Lady T Monday with Miss Brandy Smith. They talked about domestic violence. And as soon as I get the book, I'm gonna make sure I show you guys the book and give you the access to buy to purchase the book. So we're gonna take care of that because it sounds like it's gonna be a good read. And thanks to her for coming out and showing love. And then Tuesday, Judas always does his thing, and also his morning inspirations. You got to catch him. My man, it's been fire. And please, when you catch them, because I be seeing all them likes and views on there, you got to when you like that video, just hit share. I know it's one person that want to hear that message that Judas got on there. I'm telling you, the boy bad. And yeah, Wednesday, Jevy did a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying? He brought Miss Latasha in and his good friend Brandon. And they talked about, well, Jevy talked about Egypt, and and they pretty much, Latasha talked about her business. Yeah. And then, you got me today, fresh right now, talk to you right now. And I want to know how y'all doing out there. And write something positive in the comments down there. Say something, something good. But y'all do that. So we're going to get right into this, right? Before I get into the person I highlighted, Mr. Authur Ashe, tennis player. Before I get into it, I just want to say that Black History is a month that we should really take serious because like to harken back to what Jeffy said yesterday, it's the shortest month. We have the shortest month. And we need to, I feel like us as people need to come together, especially during this month, this overall period anyway. But this month, ain't no, let's not burn no bridges. You know what I'm saying? We ain't burning no bridges. You know what I'm saying? Because before you burn that bridge, you have a conversation with your brother or sister that you have disagreement with. Because I promise you, and I guarantee you, a lot of those disagreements, a simple conversation will fix. It will. It goes a long way. So we not burning anything. We want to bring each other together. You know what I'm saying? If that person that you know you did wrong, you did wrong. Come on now, you really know that you did wrong, and you really know you wrong. Call that person, talk to them, tell them you're sorry. You know what I'm saying? And they may, do the same. I'm telling you, conversation goes a long way. A lot of friendships and family members are lost due to a simple misunderstanding that a kind of simple conversation, communication will fix. That's what I want to say on that. And one more thing. Like I said before, Black History Month is important. And I've been hearing on Facebook, I was trying to find an article where it said somebody wrote that saying why we keep talking about the same old stuff all the time every year. And I thought about it, I'm like, wow, that's pretty messed up. It's pretty deep. But it's a reason why we revisit those things. Because we revisit those. I mean, like today's generation, because I'm quite sure it was a younger person that wrote it. Today's generation really don't care to understand where they come from because I'm a parent, so I'm kind of messing my kids up too. We pretty much just give them everything. They really don't have to work for anything, and totally losing the the sight that our ancestors have for us that we totally dropping the ball. And so you have to have that past tie into the present because like the athlete I'm about to talk to right now, Mr. Authur Ashe, great tennis player. You know what I'm saying, black man. I'm saying born Richmond, Virginia, 1943. And yes, he was a black athlete. He was one of the first black men. Just show that picture. Let me see that brother. Show that brother. Man, that boy bad. You know what I'm saying? He graduated the top of his class with the UCLA, served in the military. You know what I'm saying? he did things. He he has a stadium built after him, in his honor in New York, Queens, New York, which is to this day is the biggest tennis stadium in the world. It seats 23,771 people. I mean, that's amazing. That says a lot. Thank you, Julius. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? And this brother was the first black man to this day to win Wimbledon in the grand opening, and also one of the first black men to ever win the BBC award, which is an award that's given out by the British, who did the most things for a sport, have played the most contribution to a sport. And that man actually he won it. He won the BBC Sports Award. You know what I'm saying? But he was a damn good tennis player. I've been watching some of his videos. Damn good tennis player, and he met his demise, and he was he's actually he got diagnosed with HIV. So but it's not what you think. He was a married man, had a beautiful wife that he met. That was she was a photographer, and she was taking his pictures and everything. And, they got the whole love story. We'll get to that. But yeah, he contracted HIV because he had to retire early. He retired in 1979 because he suffered a heart attack, and so he was forced to step away from the game. And then after that, he contracted two more heart attacks. He ended up having to get triple bypass surgery for them to save his life. He had to get a blood transfusion, and then within that blood transfusion, he ended up contracting AIDS, and which is unfortunately met his untimely death February 6, 1993, after he spoke at an AIDS awareness rally in 1992. Right before that, at the United Kingdom opening, at the United Kingdom. Yeah, and that's pretty much that I have to say about Mr. Authur Ashe, great tennis player. Man, just look him up. Man, he did a lot of great things. Like I said, to win that BBC award, you have to be like, and in that time as a black man. Not only this out, he was also denied to play in the South African Open because they looked at him as an outsider. Can't forget that part. But yeah, man, take your time, look him up, and just in case I didn't cover something that you may want to know that you may be like, oh, he think he know everything, but he ain't say this part. I got backup. So got 2 minute video. Just in case I missed something, which is I'm probably here and there, but just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Check it out and come right back. And I got something else I want to say to you guys. So yeah, Jude, spin that video. Yeah, so there y'all have it, man. So watching that, I did miss a few things, but the things that I did get, see how spot on it was. I'm just that good. But no, anyway, yeah. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. You know, you got the whole family in the building. You know, we're gonna talk about Black Wall Street. Yeah, man, and generally how we can recreate that generational wealth today. So yeah, y'all be looking for that. We got y'all. Fresh Take Podcast, Index Podcast. Peace. See y'all tomorrow. We coming. Got the heat. Make sure y'all tune in. Love you. Authur Ashe. Check him out. Check it out. Y'all. When I was a young boy, I had visions of fame. They were wild and they were free, and they were blessed with my name. And then I grew older, and I saw what's to see. But the world is full of pain, and my dreams they left me. Then I got stronger, and so tired of the pain.